If you fail a test today or your project gets turned down, you'll probably just feel bad for a while. It might be a small bump in your career, but 50,000 years ago, failure meant something completely different. Back then, failure meant death. We often think of ancient humans as superhumans who were always successful, but history tells a different story. They spent 99% of their lives struggling and failing. So, how did they handle it? Could their fight to survive be the answer to the stress and depression we feel today? Let's go back in time. Scientists who study hunter-gatherer tribes today found that most of their hunts actually fail. In groups like the Hadza or the Bushmen, hunters come back with nothing 8 out of 10 times. Imagine going without food for days, running miles under the hot sun, only to watch your dinner run away at the last second. Why didn't this kind of failure break them? Instead of giving up, the hunter who failed would sit by the fire and tell his tribe everything: why the animal got away, which way the wind was blowing, or if his spear was too dull. The others didn't make fun of him. Instead, they all learned from the mistake together. This was the world's first business meeting. Today, when we fail, we often cry alone. But ancient humans talked about it as a group. To them, failure was just data to help them learn. In fact, failure is why humans invented things. If a stone tool didn't work, they didn't just sit there sad. They changed the shape of the stone and tried new ways to put wood and stone together. Everything we have today started with thousands of small failures. If ancient humans had succeeded on their first try, they never would have tried to invent anything new. Failure forced their brains to think harder. The best part about ancient society was their safety net. If one hunter failed, someone else who was successful would share their food. They knew that I'm successful today, but I might fail tomorrow. This habit of helping each other is what made humans different from animals. Today, society often leaves us alone when we fail. But for our ancestors, failure brought people closer together. For 300,000 years, our ancestors lived with failure every single day. Their DNA is in your blood. If they had given up every time they failed, we wouldn't be here today. In our world, we fear failure because we feel ashamed. But ancient humans teach us that failure isn't the end. It's just a part of the journey. The next time you fail, remember, you have the blood of someone who planned their next move on an empty stomach by a campfire. You come from a long line of survivors.